Hello everybody and welcome back to another ASMR Formula One video, and we're back on Sporkle for today's video. And what we're going to be doing today is I'm going to be trying to name every single driver in Formula One history who has won a Grand Prix. There are 107 to get. I honestly thought there'd be more than that, given that Formula One's been going for nearly 70 years now, but there are only 107 Grand Prix winners, and I've got to try and get them all within 12 minutes. So this is going to be a pretty interesting test. We haven't done a Sporkle quiz on the channel for a while. I do really enjoy doing them, and the last one I did was the capital cities one about a month ago. I do want to try and get this on the channel a little bit more because it's something that I find really fun, and hopefully you guys do as well. So without any further ado, let's get on with it and see how many Grand Prix winners I can name within the 12-minute time limit. Okay, here we go. Let's get on with it. Let's play the quiz. So the first one that comes to mind is obviously Michael Schumacher, and it might help us out because Ralf Schumacher comes up as well. Obviously Lewis Hamilton will be second in that list, and this list was updated in January, so it hasn't accounted for Bottas's latest win, but that doesn't really matter. So we've got Schumacher, Hamilton and Vettel so far. We've got Alain Prost as well. He's fourth in the list. We've got Ayrton Senna as well. Fernando Alonso in sixth place. And then there's another English driver with 31 victories who I really should know who this is, but nothing is springing to. There will be obvious ones that I really miss out. Or is it no, Jenson Button didn't get that many wins, did he? English drivers have 31. It's got to be Nigel Mansell, hasn't it? I think. Yeah, it's got to be Mansell. Yeah. I'm thinking Jim Clark. There's Jackie Stewart as well, if I can actually type his name correctly. So we've got 10 within the first minute. So we are on course to do this, but obviously it's going to get a lot harder. Pastor Maldonado has just come into my head as well. He's right down the bottom of the list. So I'm going to try and think of the more obscure ones. I know Fisichella had a couple of victories in his time. Jarno Trulli has come into my head as well. Jacques Villeneuve, they are going to come into my head in the most random order. Fangio as well. Nelson Piquet. Just trying to think of drivers from recent years. Got Mark Webber, that was the most random one. We have obviously got Jenson Button as well. David Coulthard, Mika Hakkinen, Nico Rosberg. They're flowing at the moment, but they're going to get so much harder the further we get into this quiz. So we've got 23 so far. We've got nearly a quarter of the drivers with just over 10 minutes to go. So we are making really, really good progress. Right, South Africa's got to be Jody Scheckter, surely. Now this all hinges on whether I can spell his name correctly. That's not how you spell it. Scheckter. Oh no! Oh, I got it. That's a relief. 10 victories from Sweden. I know Ronnie Peterson didn't get 10, did he? I think he got 1. Oh no, he did get 10. Shows what I know. Yeah, Ronnie Peterson is the driver with 10 victories. Austria, that's got to be Niki Lauda, if I could actually spell it right. Niki Lauda, 25 victories. 22 victories from England. We've got to put Hill, so that'll cover Graham and Damon as well, and Phil Hill, of course, as well, the American Formula One champion. New Zealand, is that Denny Holm, I think? Denny Holm is from New Zealand, but it's not the one I was looking at. Did Chris Salmon ever win a Formula One race? He did. Well, no, he won 5 pole positions. I got an extra one. That's cool. Okay, so Juan Pablo Montoya has just come into my head. Kimi Raikkonen, obviously, he's notched up 21 victories. They are starting to get harder now. We've got Jack Brabham as well from Australia. Daniel Ricciardo as well. Max Verstappen. Who else? Oh, who are these guys from the USA? Got Dan Gurney's got to be one of them, surely. Dan Gurney. Andretti's got to be on the list as well because he was actually Formula One World Champion. Who's that 12 from Australia? We've got Brabham, we've got Webber, we've got Daniel Ricciardo. Who is that guy from Australia with 12 Formula One victories? We did get Brabham, didn't we? I'm really struggling. There's a bit from history that's escaping me. I know Jack Brabham, I know Mark Webber, I know Daniel Ricciardo. There's another Australian driver that's had 12 victories, but I cannot for the life of me think who it is. Thierry Boutsen has just randomly popped into my head, so that's him, 3 for Belgium. René Arnoux must have won some at some point. He won 7 races. James Hunt got 10. Who else? I'm trying to think of English drivers at the moment, because Surtees, of course. John Surtees, Mike Hawthorne, Alberto Ascari. I don't know where he fits into the English thing, but Alberto Ascari, of course. Fagioli as well, he must have won one, yeah. Giuseppe Farina, who was the first ever Formula One. He was the first ever Formula One world champion, wasn't he? I think so. 5 from Northern Ireland, that's got to be Eddie Irvine. Johnny Herbert won a couple as well. Who else? I'm just trying to think of who could be on this last column over here. The one win wonders. Robert Kubica, obviously. Who else? 1 victory for Germany. Is Von Trips on this list? Von Trips, he got 2 for Germany. Giancarlo Baghetti, who is the only driver that's ever won a Grand Prix on his debut, but amazingly didn't win any more after that. 12 from Argentina. Now we got Fangio, but I'm honestly not aware of any other Argentinian drivers apart from Gaston Mazzucchelli, and that's not going to do me any good whatsoever. We got 5 minutes. We've got over half of them. I know there are going to be really obvious ones that escape me, but I'm really starting to struggle now. Jackie Hicks, that must be the Belgian one down the bottom. Jochen Rindt as well. Who else? Who could have got 6 victories for France? I'm just trying to think of French F1 drivers there. I don't know any apart from Prost and the current ones. My French Formula One knowledge is really patchy. Okay, the 2 from Mexico must be Pedro Rodriguez. Yeah, Pedro Rodriguez got 2. Who's the Swiss driver that's had 2 wins? Who is the Swiss driver? I don't know any Swiss Formula One drivers. Carlos Reutemann, that's a random one, but Carlos Reutemann must have won a race, surely. Yeah, he won top. That's the Argentinian, Carlos Reutemann. Okay, Jochen Mass must have won a couple. Oh, he won 1 Grand Prix in Germany. Just trying to think, really running out. I'm trying to think of 1 win wonders, because I watched Formula One had a video on it a few months ago, and I'm just trying to think of who was in it. Of course, Heikki Kovalainen. I'm really scraping the barrel now. there's so many in the first column that I should probably know. I'm just trying to think of Brazilian Formula One driver. Felipe Massa, of course. Rubens Barrichello. There you go, there's 2 obvious ones out of the way. There's still 1 Brazilian driver to get. We got Nelson Piquet. Obviously we got Senna. I was trying to think who else could there have been that was fairly decent at the time. Or I say at the time, at all time, really. Oh god, 3 minutes to go, and I've wanted to get quite a lot of these. We've only got 58 so far. I was hoping to get a lot more. Who is that other Swedish driver? I know Ronnie Peterson, but that's pretty much it. I don't really know. I know there's going to be so many I'm going to kick myself on. Valtteri Bottas, of course, I was talking about him right at the start of the video, and I've only just got him now. Obviously he's got 4, but like I said, it hasn't updated yet. Who could be that New Zealand driver? I really don't know at all. There's got to be one that I'm going to absolutely kick myself on. They're probably going to be former world champions that I've missed out on in this list. I'm just really trying to rack my... Oh, Gerhard Berger, Jean Alesi. You see, it all comes back to you in kind of random moments. We had Gerhard Berger, Jean Alesi, Heinz-Harald Frentzen. It's so weird how it all just crops back into your head. We've already done Villeneuve, haven't we? Heinz-Harald Frentzen. Zanardi never won a Formula One race, did he? I'm all out of ideas. Who won 16 Grand Prix from England? There's got to be a really obvious one that I'm missing out of. You'll probably screaming at it on your device right now. Now, did I put Eddie Irvine in? Because he was from Northern Ireland, wasn't he? Did I put Eddie Irvine in? I already have. So who's the other one from Northern Ireland? Is it actually Ireland? There's a guy, wasn't there? Yeah, in however you pronounce his first name, Ireland. He won a race. There we go. I don't know who else though. I really don't know who else. There's got to be some. And I'm absolutely kicking myself because I don't know at all. Oh God, 30 seconds to go. I just know that there are going to be several that I absolutely kick myself at. I mean, there are some where I probably don't know their nationality, so I might let myself off on that front. But yeah, I'm kind of spent now. I really don't know. We've got 10 seconds to go. I don't think we're going to get any more, and I'm just waiting now to see what absolute massive cock up I've made as the time runs. Sterling Moss. Of course, Sterling Moss, probably one of the unluckiest Formula One drivers ever. Sterling Moss, how did I not get that? Wow. Fittipaldi was the Brazilian. I should have. Alan Jones, of course. Alan Jones, Formula One world champion himself. Wow. Fittipaldi, of course, Formula One's youngest world champion until Alonso came along. Yeah, I'm definitely kicking myself at those ones. We got Patrese that I should have got. Tony Brooks, I kind of let myself off on the feet. I don't think I'd have got those ones. John Watson was the guy. John Watson was the Clay Regazzoni. Oh man, Bruce McLaren, Peter Collins as well. I'm not going to kick myself for a lot of these. There's a lot of Panis I should have got because Monaco 96. Francois Sever I should have got. But apart from that, I'm not going to kick myself because I don't know an awful lot of these. If I'm honest, I don't even know who Lee Wallard is. I don't know who Roger Ward is. I don't know any of these guys apart from Olivier Panis. Oh, Nannini, of course, yeah. I know him. He won in a Benetton, I believe. And Francois Sever. But apart from that, I'm not going to kick myself too much because I didn't really know a lot of these guys are. Jean-Pierre Jabouille, he was I think he was Renault's first winner. De Angelis, I maybe should have got. Didier Pironi, of course. Yes, there's quite a few that I probably would have got if my brain had been properly in gear, but never mind. I still think, what do we get in the end? We got 63 out of 107. I still believe that is a pretty respectable score. So yeah, I'm fairly happy with that. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Thank you very much for watching as always. If you do want to see more stuff like this, please let me know because I really enjoy doing it. It's nice to sort of test your brain every now and then and see how much you actually know. I mean, and we got higher than the average score. The average score is 41%. We got 59%, so that's cool. Yeah, but thank you very much for watching. Please leave a like on there if you did enjoy it. Subscribe if you are new to the channel. Comment below any thoughts and suggestions you may have. If you'd like to check me out on social media and check out my other channels, the links to those will be in the description below. But thank you once again for watching, and I will see you in my next video.